The Zionist movement was born in the late 1900s um, in Western Europe mainly. Zionism was an actual movement. It was very influential. It was started by people, by very well-to-do individuals, um, people who were the movers and shakers in their own societies and communities. Um, yeah, they consisted of people from all walks of life, every occupation, from from a butcher, to a lawyer, to heads of state, even non-Jewish heads of state um, seem to, rally for the cause of Zionism. And in the beginning, Zionism started as a kind of entrepreneurial, okay, endeavor. Um, People who had the money to invest in Israel, people who were able to um, it's very complicated. Let's start from the beginning. Israel was under the occupation of the Turkish Empire at the time. Um, the Turkish Empire ruled in the land of Israel in this area for the past 300 years or something like that, close to 300 years. And one of the major figures in Zionism, you probably heard about him, is Theodor Herzl.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So, to make a long story short, he managed to attain a charter for the Jews uh, from the Turkish emperor. Um, at first, he was rejected. Um, in his lifetime, he never got that charter, and he died. He died in exile. He was a visionary. He was the visionary that managed to coalesce the Jewish people to the state of Israel, the land, and people started to, they started to build their own factories, their own uh, innovations, particularly in agriculture. Um, and then the idea shifted when an individual, a figure, very prominent figure in Israel, called Ben Gurion, David Ben Gurion. It was originally from Moscow, from Russia, not from Moscow. Um, and he was a part of the resistance against the British, because the British mandate um, was here for at least 30 some odd years. Uh, Israel was a province of the English crown for all intents and purposes for 30 years. And the new generation of pioneers that immigrated to Israel, they resisted the control, the sovereignty of the British, and they managed to make the mandate, go away. The British left Israel with everything that comes with that. There was no type of agreement, nothing like that. The British just up and left at some point, and David Ben Gurion followed some of the ideologies that came from the October Revolution, you know, in the Soviet Union, and some of the ideas they were very appealing to him and figures like him in the leadership of early Israel, or even before Israel was a state.